whatever happens today, whatever I read in the news, if I choose to read them, whatever anyone says, I refuse. I refuse to live my life in fear. I refuse to let doubts, insecurities flood my mind. I promise myself to always look ahead, to see a problem and its solution, and never, ever see anything as a lost case. In this climate, in this global climate, what I can promise myself is that I will take it slow, and that I will focus on each moment as it comes and goes. Because no one has the power to infiltrate my mind other than myself. I give permission to the thoughts that come into my mind, and I refuse to simmer in negativity. I promise to see the world as a beautiful, hopeful place. And whatever may come, I promise myself to focus on the fact that nothing lasts forever. So wherever you are, just take a deep breath and appreciate what's around you. Where are we rushing anyway? So weird that even among this chaos that this year has brought on us, we are still unable to let go of materialism and just being so attached to consuming things and not being content with what we have, with what we already own. And these are the thoughts that occupy my mind lately, because as we're closing down or coming to a close on this year, I can't help it. I have to look back on not just this year, but the past period, and I feel like that there's a new beginning. I feel like as we approach the end of this year, there's a new beginning in the air, a new energy in the air that I think more and more people are starting to realize that we cannot continue the way we were. We cannot hold up the same pace as we used to. And regardless of how this year affected you, because it affected every one of us, it's up to us what we make of this. And one of my personal takeaways is that it's not worth it to go speeding through this life, because there's just so much beauty in every day that it's a shame that we don't appreciate it, and we are rushing toward the next salary, the next car, the next house, the next, you name it. There's got to be more to life than that. And I think when you realize that, you begin to formulate your own values, and I think there's no more beautiful than living in alignment with your values. So that's what I'm trying to do here. That's what I've been saying this for a long time, that I'd like to slow down my life and I'd like to live more intentionally. And I think one of the best ways that I've managed to do that is by changing my habits and changing my diet. And it almost feels like that with every meal, with every snack, I'm contributing to a greater good, and I remind myself that I live according to my values. And even when all seems lost and all seems stirred up among this chaos of 2020, I can grind myself every single day, 3 times a day actually, that I am indeed living according to my values of doing no harm, of doing the best for my health. And I think we all need these anchoring thoughts. Now that I got scared shitless, I'm back. So I think we all need these anchoring thoughts in, especially as nature is slowing down. Hello, birdie. Huh. So many birds. And they're teeny tiny.
It's really up to us what we choose as an anchoring thought in these turbulent looking times. But for me, I really like to have empowering thoughts to anchor me in these times. And one of the best things that just grounds me is that I know that I'm doing the best for my health with every meal, and I'm also looking after my mental health, maybe more so than in the first half of the year, because I know that's detrimental to our physical health as well. And what I really enjoy is to make educated decisions about my life, because I realize that only I have the power over my choices, and ultimately my choices all thread up lead to my life. So I choose to educate myself about mental health, about nutrition, about physical health, and I choose to opt out of anything that's toxic and negative as much as I can. So what I can advocate for is to stay curious and keep an open mind to never stop learning, because at the end of the day, it's all for your benefit.
Isn't this what life should be all about? It shouldn't be about the next buy, the next item you crave. It shouldn't be about the pay raise, your job, your car, your house. It should be about this, the simple moments, the closeness to nature. And the more I slow down, the more sense it makes for me to just be in tune with nature's cycles and to take advantage of the cues of Mama Earth. So this autumn I will take it slow and I will appreciate the colors, and I will appreciate how nature prepares for renewal for the spring. It's time to let go of this year's worries and just shed your skin and take your time to decide how you want to build yourself up again. There's no rush. So I think one of life's great purposes is to live a meaningful life, and in order to do that you have to be prepared to reflect and to be prepared to face yourself and face your fears and do the work, do the inner work, which is quite uncomfortable at times, but it's definitely worth it, because then when you're done, no one will be able to doubt you, or you will not doubt yourself based on people's opinions and judgment about you. So I invite you this fall to do the work, to turn inwards, to question everything, question what's dear for you, answer why you hold things dear, and just observe yourself, observe your feelings, observe how you feel after you're meeting someone, how you feel after eating too much of the wrong food, or eating the good food, or drinking too much of the wrong thing or the good thing. Just take your time and slow down and observe yourself. Be kind to yourself, because this world has been not kind and a little bit chaotic. So if you grant yourself the kindness and the time to really just be, and to know yourself and turn to everyone with love, I think that's the ultimate message. There's nothing else. There's nothing else than love. Yeah. So in this crazy world, I guess what I'm trying to say here is be brave enough to be kind, and be brave enough to walk your own path instead of walking the conventional path, and be brave enough to know yourself and act according to your own values and live your own life. Don't live anyone else's dream, and don't live according to anyone else's expectations but your own. So I will leave you with this for this video, and I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very soon in another nature-filled video. Isn't this? Oh, this is so beautiful.